All right, welcome to the You Can't Say That at Church podcast. My name is Derek Minor.
And I'm Parris Chariz. And we live from the Bat Cave.
Yo, we got a new segment dropping at the end of the show called Letters from the Congregation, a testimony service. We still workshopping
we workshopping the name.
We try to figure it out, but I think you're going to enjoy it.
Stick around, man. Stick around for that. Y'all are going to love that. Please like, share, and subscribe.
All that.
We need all of that, man.
All that.
Man, before we get the show started, I just want to start off, episode 13, man. I talked a big game, and I'm a man of integrity. So I want to come on here and because it's not unlikely. It is possible for my Detroit Pistons to come back from 3-1, but it's not.
Well, by the time this show drops, it's Sunday, so we might not.
We gonna. With all of that being said, I just wanted to come on here, Cameron. I apologize, man. And as you can see, and this just happened, I got on my Orlando Magic.
He came in with the Orlando Magic blue on.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you switch sides.
No.
I knew you weren't a believer.
No,
I knew you weren't a believer, bro.
No, that's not what that is. Because I said we going
all the way.
That's not what that is,
dog.
Bro.
You went from what? You switching sides, bro.
This is part of the apology. And it just happened this way. I didn't even mean for it to happen this way. I thought about it on the way over here. I looked down and I said, oh, these are the Orlando Magic colors. It must be a real thing. So Cameron, man, Orlando came to play. Paolo turned into Paolo. Man, shut us down 88 points. And I will say this now.
I'm taking a video for Cameron just so he can see.
I did say that the Pistons weren't ready to win it all, but I thought they were at least getting to
this man
the second
literally
round.
came in here with the
at least getting to the
second
7 games, and it's like, you know what I'm saying. So as you can see, I'm not paying attention to what Derek got going on right now, man. I'm sick to my stomach, man. And this is why I said in the last episode they need another scorer, man, because once you double and triple team Cade, man, I don't trust Tobias Harris. Shout out. It's not even a shout out. I don't trust Tobias Harris. The guard off the bench, man, he's good, but he's still young and figuring it out.
Bro, Cade had
Holland
15 assists and 17 turnovers.
But that's because they hounding him. And now Cade always, throughout the season, he always had a game like that. So I'm not surprised, especially with them zeroed in on him.
In the last 2 games.
Oh, in the last 2 games.
He's had 15 assists and 17 turnovers.
Yeah. And that's how you know he need help. He needs to I'm pretty sure his usage rate is dumb high. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's dumb high because for them to be successful, he needs the ball in his hands. But I don't want the ball in Tobias' hands.
And then Jalen Duren
is sometimey.
Bro, Wendell Carter Jr. took your girl.
Huh? Whoa. Where are we going with this?
No. So Angel Reese was dating Jalen Duren.
Now she dating?
She with Wendell Carter Jr. She literally trolling this man every time the Pistons lose. She's trolling this man.
Angel is trolling Detroit.
So when Kane dunked on Jalen Duren, she posted it on her stories.
And that's her ex. She posted her ex getting dunked on.
So this man took your girl. He might, and then they talking about, people talking about like now Jalen Duren don't deserve a max. So they might wipe 100 M's off this man's contract. He done played so bad. So you gonna lose 100 M's.
And Angel Reese.
And Angel Reese. And you that got punched on by Kane. You the bully. The bully that got punched on by a little nigga.
Wow.
Bro.
I didn't know Angel Reese and Jalen Duren.
We down bad right now, man. Bro. We down bad.
That's tough, bro.
Down bad. We down so bad, you switch sides.
I did not switch sides.
With the Orlando Magic jacket on.
I just had to get this off, man. Shout out my wife. You know what I'm saying? TikTok shop.
Man,
she just be getting free stuff, man.
Forget TikTok shop,
bro.
We is out here fighting for our life. Jalen Duren is fighting for his life
for free.
Every possession.
He be fighting for his life.
And you ain't supporting him.
I ain't even worried about it. I get fresh
you ain't supporting him.
Yeah, Orlando might not be that bad. Now that I think about it,
This man,
nah, man, them boys got them.
Wendell Carter Jr. is dogging Jalen, bro,
and it's really just their defense, bro. Like 88 points, like nah, bro. Because I don't think Orlando. It's not the fact that they outscoring them. I think they just because they ain't even score 100. That's how you know. It's like, man, we just
at one point
we just shutting y'all down, and we got a little bit more talent than y'all from player to player. We got a little bit more talent, but
at one point in the game, they both was shooting 26% from three.
That's how you know.
That's
like
how you
Orlando,
know, like,
y'all ain't that.
No, they're the same exact team.
Yeah,
I think
they just got a little bit more talent. I'm telling you.
Well, and then also the Orlando Magic have been in the playoffs 3 years in a row.
And that team has pretty much been together for a minute. So
this is, in my opinion, Orlando Magic. Right now, the Pistons are at where Orlando Magic was 3 years ago.
But outside of being number one in the East, because that's a huge accomplishment.
But if we keeping it real, that should have never happened. And if you
talking about for the if
you keep it real.
It's really because
Jason Tatum was there. If Halliburton was
different.
Indiana didn't get blown up.
Yeah.
Like the East
if
is
James
wide
Harden
open.
got to Cleveland sooner.
Yeah. In my opinion, if you look at the Pistons, you go from a 14-win season to, a couple years later.
It's almost like they won them games because niggas are surprised. They said, y'all hooping.
But now, once you get to that number one seed, there's a lot of
it's a lot of people looking at, man. There's a lot of people trying to gun it for you.
They're gonna reload.
Yeah.
They're gonna reload. They got a good squad. Sure, you gotta work on free throws this whole summer. I don't want you to shoot no more shots. Sorry. You gotta work on free throws this whole summer, bro. He
gotta get him in them in. Y'all gotta work on y'all shot.
You can't be a forward at 54%. It's not gonna work.
Because even I was watching the Houston game, bro. Houston down to the I think it was like game 3. Amin had a wide open corner 3. Thought about it and dribbled, and I think he ended up just making a pass and kicking it out. Like he ain't do nothing, but passing up open threes, bro. Y'all got to learn how to shoot.
Once they learn to shoot, it's gonna be.
It's up. It's up.
It's a wrap.
Y'all just get on the Marcus Morris midi game,
bro. Call lethal shooter.
You know what I'm saying?
Call lethal
do
shooter.
Do something, bro. Don't change your shot like Mikal Bridges.
Call lethal shooter.
Just get comfortable. Look at Rui. Rui, I think leading the league in midi percentage this year. He didn't come into the league being no midi or 3-point shooter. It's like, man, it is possible. Y'all boys are skilled enough. Yeah. I'm talking to y'all like I really do this, but yeah.
Jalen Duren gonna be all right.
Yeah, they gonna be straight. They gonna be straight. Shout out Orlando.
Green,
man.
I rock with Green. Green is
I think it's Jermichael Green.
Yeah, he nice.
He a great 3-and-D off the bench energy guy.
Gonna develop. You know,
that's what I was talking about. That's the guard.
Yeah,
he just need reps. I think Jenkins just need reps.
Super young.
Ron Holland. It's like I don't think Ron Holland never been in this position before.
Yeah. Caris LeVert's a quality player.
Yeah, I think he needs to go though. Him and Tobias need to go.
I don't know what. Yeah, I think a package with Tobias and LeVert.
Like we need somebody.
I don't think nobody gonna get Tobias for too much.
I think we can let go. I think we can let go of. To be honest, I think Herter, Robinson, Tobias, and Caris are all expendable. Maybe even Ron Holland.
I don't know.
Because I think
all I know is this. My mans, you came out here talking trash. The last episode, the very next episode, you put on the jacket. You supposed to be bro. You hopped out the car, bro. I'm kind of upset about that.
Look, man.
You hopped out the car. You hopped out the car. We was about to go shoot the block up, and you hopped out the car.
Hey, let me out, Doe. Let me out.
I'm going down with the ship.
Let me out, yo.
I'm going down with the ship.
So speaking of ships going down, Forrest Frank put out a song with 808s.
What does that have to do with the ships going down?
And I personally think it is about to open the gates for black artists to be on white radio with urban drums.
That with a straight face. Yeah, you can't even say that with a straight face.
I seen Forrest Frank post, or I didn't. Well, I seen it. Somebody sent it in the group chat. I forgot who sent it in the group chat. Mm-hmm. Everybody was going crazy in the group chat, like. I see two things in this. I see clear racism and I see
clear racism is crazy.
I see clear racism, and I see a possible door being opened for this for black artists to be able to be on white radio with this sound, like an ethos. Like now that it's like your word, like now that it's in their ethos, it could open up a door. Right. So the clear racism to me is, put me on. In 2021, me and Aaron Cole was working on his album 2 Up 2 Down. He had a song with Toby Mac and Torrin Wills, and the original song pretty much had the same chord progressions. It just had what they like to call urban drums. Soldier to the label, we're all excited. He hit me back, man. The label saying it's good. We just got to change the drums. I said, "Whoa, brother, you gonna mess the song up if we change the drums." Yeah. That's the reason why it feels the way it feels is because obviously the progression of the, you know what I'm saying, the chords, but the drums it meshes. So if you he like, yeah, I'm trying to. It's Torrin and Toby. We want it to go high on the charts, and mind you, Torrin and Toby are on the song, and they're saying because it has these drums, it probably it won't do what it's supposed to do on radio. To now jump. Now Aaron Cole had we all know Aaron Cole, CCM, CHH, gospel. Okay. He blended 3. So he had this idea 5 years ago. Right. Now, I guarantee you this Frank Ocean song gets played on
Frank Ocean. You call that man Frank Ocean.
Pause. That's a pause, because that nigga ain't no Frank Ocean. Sorry, Frank. The real Frank, stand up, please. The real Frank. I said Frank Ocean is crazy.
Bro, you tripping.
Forrest Frank. And is it Frank Forrest? No, is it?
It's Forrest
Frank.
Man, God, nah.
So all that to say, I calling him Frank Ocean is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Calling him Frank Ocean
that's
is
crazy.
Insanity,
that's dope,
bro.
That's just my POV, man. I think the fact that he's gonna be able to drop this record and it goes to a certain place, I think it's unfair. I think it is very it's very telling that it's a clear distinction with black and white. It's I feel like that something like this clearly.
What's unfair about it to you?
That a black artist who is supremely talented can't succeed in this area with the same exact thing, just better because he's better. But a white artist who can do a simmered down version of it can do it, and it's no problem. Yeah, let's run it. To me, that's a bit unfair, and more so from a not necessarily from a business standpoint, but just like for what it is, like just the practical what it is. Like he did it. It's no, you can't do that. The black kid do it. No, you can't do that. The white kid do it. Yeah, it's acceptable. Yeah, absolutely. Come on through the door. We love it. We'll run it all day. And at the end of the day, he was talking about Jesus. Aaron Cole, it wasn't like Aaron Cole was on some me stuff, telling my testimony about what I've been in the hood, selling drugs. He was talking about praising and honoring and glorifying our Savior, our Creator, as well. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? So
I would look at it like this. So, say we just came from a fish fry.
Me and you.
No.
Oh, you literally said, yeah, real life.
Last weekend we had a crazy fish fry.
Okay.
Man, so crazy. My nephew pulled up with 2 plates. Two plates.
Right.
So we're there at the fish fry, and when I tell you one thing about my wife's family, they can cook. Every last one of them. Like Every last one of them. Even when we went to Passover, you was like, Brian, this is one of the best pull-up plates I ever had.
No, on God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody we around can cook.
Where you going?
I just ride. Just get in the car.
Man starts about fried.
Get in the car.
All right. I'm riding.
Fried fish. Bro, we had greens. We had deviled eggs, yams. We had 3 types of fish. They had the catfish, the whiting, and
I've been looking for some whiting.
And the flounder. Man, what else we had? Man, fried some chicken.
Hey, chill out, gang.
Dead serious, bro. You should have been here.
Nah.
Dog, it was, bro. She made 4 different cakes because it was a bunch of people's birthday.
Okay, that's cool.
They had a German chocolate, they had a strawberry cake, they had like the red velvet. They had all of the cakes, every last cake. You know what I mean? Now, when you look in that kitchen, it wasn't nothing but black women in that kitchen.
Yeah.
Now check this out. White dude pulled up. Do you think them black women was gonna let that white man cook anything in that kitchen?
No.
Why?
Cause we ain't here. We got it.
We ain't here. We got it. The flavor profile we want, we don't believe you gonna season your food to the level we gonna season it. And if he was to come into that mud, he was gonna have to be able to prove that he could season chicken.
Right. Or fish.
Or greens. Like the people that's there
want it. Yeah.
That's what Forrest Frank is.
He
is. You made a great point. You said on white, this could open the door for white CCM radio. Aaron is black. Forrest is white. So what just like that white guy coming to the fish fry, he probably would believe he could season food great.
Yeah.
Right? It's not necessarily, it's just preference. White people don't season their food because they don't like their food seasoned. Except for the ones that grew up with us.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? But the ones that grew up with them, with unseasoned, that's normal.
Yeah.
So the idea is the same thing with black art. That's why I don't constantly, in the past I used to be like, we're gonna make this be diverse. We're gonna make that's theirs. So if you want to be able to cook in a kitchen, you're going to have to season food the way they like it.
Okay.
They don't want the drums. They don't want the spice.
Right.
They said put the unseasoning on it.
Put the unseasoning on it?
Put the unseasoning on it. That's the flavor we using.
Well, we use unseasoning.
We use and it's really basically to think about white music and black music. Black music is rhythmic and white music is melodic. It's that simple. The melody drives white music. The rhythm drives black music. That's why their stuff is always on the 2 and the 4. It's always like that. And it's always on the grid. Our stuff is, we got all this syncopation in it because rhythm drives our music. When you listen to reggae or you listen to any music from Native Africa, the rhythm drives it. Even the musical instruments are more rhythmic in the way they're played.
Right.
But when you listen to white music, it's more melodic. And that's what drives them. That's what makes the person that's in the car when they listen to it feel something. Is the melody. It's not the rhythm. But for us, it's the rhythm.
Got it.
So if you going there you get a guy like Forrest Frank. Forrest Frank pulls up into this situation and we listen to it. His raps aren't rhythmic. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. That's how his raps are. So we like, man, why is this working? Melody. His melody is driving the song.
Right.
We're used to rhythms driving the song. So we judge the greatness of music based off of rhythm. Whereas white people judge the greatness of music often based off of melody. So then I think that's what you're seeing is not necessarily racism as much as you're seeing preference.
Okay.
And then just like you said, if that white dude pull up into our kitchen, he gotta prove that he can make food like us. But don't come in here with no ambrosia salad.
Right.
Don't come in here with no green bean casserole. We don't want that. That's not part of that's not part of what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta look at the CCM world as the fish fry. It's their fish fry.
It's their fish fry.
It's their fish fry. You gotta bring what they like. You get them casseroles out, bruh. Get them casseroles out.
What's your casserole game like?
Throw some unseasoning on it. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing the unseasoning on it is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to do that.
What kind of raisins you put in your mac and cheese? Nigga?
It's what it is. That flavor profile is what they like, and that's why it's important for me and Doc, who's a white dude by the way, to build Amplify. We built Amplify so that artists that are rappers can be rappers. RMG has always been a label for the rapper's rapper.
Yeah.
When you go look at even Reach Records, some of Lecrae's biggest records have only been the ones in CCM world that is connected to a CCM artist. So he stripped all the rhythm out. You know, Lecrae is known for making bangers.
Right.
But I remember during rehab, there was a shift in him that was like, I got to start making stuff for the radio.
Right.
So then there would be all these bangers on the record, and then you would hear one or two songs that's like, they stripped down. It's just the melodies driving the song. And he'd be like, why is he calling on the messenger? It's like, yeah, he's doing that because he knows at that fish fry,
yeah,
I have to bring a dish that they're going to like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but at Amplify, with RMG, you can be whatever you want. We got artists from R&B. We got hip hop artists. We got artists that cuss in their music sometimes. We got artists that's pure.
Right.
I mean, from Don Reddy, from you to Don Reddy to Breno, Tory Deshaun, Mission. Like we got rappers, and this is the space for that. That's why for me, I'm super passionate. Even this podcast, like when you asked, what do we need? You was like, we need platforms. It's like this side has to be built. What's better than trying to make a bunch of CCM records that if that's not your motivation, now if you love that kind of music,
yeah.
But what's better for you is if we can build a space for where the hip hop artists can be hip hop artists.
Yeah.
And the rhythm can drive, and they can be successful based off of actually making hip hop, and not this weird Frankenstein type songs that work. But yeah, you're gonna always see white guys be successful you're gonna always see white guys be more successful in a white driven genre. It's just gonna work that way. And then they borrow from us.
Right.
But shoot, Maverick City borrowed from them.
On me.
Like Maverick City was a bunch of Travis Green borrowed from them.
Yeah.
They brought a dish to the fish fry.
They brought a dish to the fish fry. I'm with you. That was a good ride. That was a good drive, man. That was a good drive, for real. Look, now let me out, dog. Because I don't want to hear that. Nah, but I obviously, you know what I'm saying? I'm on RMG, so it's like that was a new perspective. You said it off cam, like I got a different perspective for you, like just to look at it more simplified. It's like, man, like let's pull up to your crib and make a fish fry and make sure we invite everybody and make sure that we got, you know what I'm saying, the good grease. We got the good pots to cook in. We got the good dishware. Just in the analogy that she was giving, for sure. Like, let's build our own table in a sense and make sure that everybody we got a successful fish fry just like they always have a successful.
And that's the frustrating part when I deal with artists that, you know, we have a distribution company and we're doing great. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a great roster. Sometimes it's so many artists that we're working with that it's hard for me and Doc to manage it all. So we're not feeling a way like, oh, we don't have enough artists. But it is unfortunate that when I talk to artists about, yo, we're building something and it's for you, that you could tell that in their mind they still want to eat at a table that is not necessarily theirs. It's not to say that you're not invited. You can go over there.
Yeah.
But you just have to make sure you bring a dish that they like. But that's not your style of cooking.
Yeah.
So a lot of times artists just live on an island by themselves, and that's, you only get, your career never goes any further than you. Yeah. But the beauty of when you look at like CCM music or those established niches is that those genres, they help each other out. And
it's a real ethos. It's a real ecosystem.
It's an ecosystem that they grow off of each other.
Yeah.
But this has been an issue with black people, especially from the beginning, is we don't like to work together. We want all the glory. We don't realize that you get glory when the team get glory.
Yeah.
Like when the team wins, everybody wins. You know, when everybody get to pull out a ring, everybody's happy.
Everybody
you know
happy.
What I'm saying?
I think it's a good point to be made too. Like I lost what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. Like as an artist, it has gone from like, man, you get signed to a label and the label does all of the work. You know what I'm saying? And you just sit back and make what they tell you to make. And I think as artists, because you were saying a lot of artists want to eat at other tables, is because just like in that scenario now, going from a label to everything being direct to consumer, the artist got to be the content man and your project manager and all of that. You also got to think wide frame as a businessman. Your art has to be, you do everything. And also you got to think business wise for what's better for your business per se. So it's like he said, like you can go to that table, but if you were to think business like you do with your content, and you do your content, you record yourself, you mix yourself, you distribute through DistroKid, everything yourself, like you got to think about the same with business. Like you have to get your own, and RMG Amplify is essentially like your own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We here for the culture.
The culture is like that way. You don't gotta take, man, I gotta put the unseasoning on a fish today because I'm going to the CCM fish fry. It's just like, oh no, I'm gonna do my Cajun hot honey fish fry, and I'm gonna take it over to the Amplify fish fry. Or, you know what I'm saying, your own. It's like, just, I think that's what we saying is like, man, think business wise. That'd be a lot of my issues with younger artists. Like, and I wouldn't say not an issue, but I can see the younger me. Like, man, you are just thinking like an artist, and you don't understand that your business is on you too. You were waiting for somebody to knock on the door and give you $1 million because your song was so dope, and it's like, man, it was 5,000 other dope songs that dropped today.
Artists really got what they wanted.
No, exactly. No, we did.
When you think about what the story was in the 90s and the 2000s,
I want creative control.
I want creative control. I want more of the pie.
Yep.
You got it.
You got more of the, and that come with more of the work.
You got more of the work.
And they don't understand that.
Right.
Like,
you got more of the work. But then on the flip side of that, with a lot of artists, what I've noticed is they don't value, and this is an issue especially in the Black community, we don't value the mentorship. We want mentorship, but we want it for free. And what most businessmen understand is nobody's going to give you their time for free. So a lot of times when we look at artists that we talk to, we're like, yo, they'll be like, man, I can go and just stay on DistroKid. And it's like, you can. You can. But you don't, but also DistroKid, you can't call them up the night before your release and talk about, or a month before your release, talk about rollouts. DistroKid is not going to try to help you get in offices to tell your story at Apple and Spotify and all that. DistroKid is not going to be a partner with you. You can't call them in 4 hours and get a response and have your whatever is messed up on your song fixed. They're not, DistroKid don't care what your genre is. They just care that you upload. Like, we are literally here for Christian hip hop. So the thing that what I see with a lot of artists is they're so poverty mind stricken that they're like, I have to save and keep this little percentage. Yeah. As opposed to thinking like, man, I could lock in with a team and then now I have access to information. I have access to information. I have access to experience. I heard a guy tell me this. I get to buy down my ignorance. I get to buy down my learning curve. So in other words, instead of me having to figure everything out by bumping my head on the wall, I could just call an OG. But bro, we even have an artist that signed to us and won't listen to nothing we saying. And it's like, bruh, I've done everything that you want to do. And it's literally like having kids. Like, I had a 14-year-old and my 14-year-old swear to God he know more than me. He swear to God he know more than me. He been 14 years. I'm like, everything you have is because of me. This is not the artist, but for him, everything you have is because of me. The clothes on your back, you don't pay for nothing.
You don't pay for nothing. You don't even know what it costs.
And what you want to be, you want to be the man. You want to be the man of a house and lead a house. Son, you're in my house. I'm teaching you this. Boy. But then when we sit down and talk, you know more than me. Right. And I think that that's the issue with a lot of hip hop artists.
You think I don't understand?
Yeah, you think I don't understand? Oh, you too old.
Yeah.
Your perspective is dated. It's like, yeah. No, what you need to be thinking is how can I learn that what I was talking to Lecrae about this. It's called crystallized wisdom. There is wisdom that surpasses all age groups. It's just wisdom. And when you read Proverbs, that wisdom is timeless.
That's crystallized wisdom.
It's crystallized wisdom. It's never not going to be relevant.
Right.
When you get to my age, 42, and you've been doing music for 20 years, I have crystallized music. All the stuff that y'all did, I did it. I just did it in different ways, but I did it. So I can tell you that is like what I be judging half the time with artists has nothing to do with the execution. Most of the time, it's the perspective of why you did those things. I've already had those perspectives. I've already wrestled through those perspectives. But what a lot of artists do is they think they know better than me. And they think, oh, you just old, OG. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm old, but I'm also successful. And I also have money, which is what you want.
What you looking for.
Like, so it's like, I can help you find a happy medium. But a lot of artists don't necessarily value that. And then if you get a little bit of success early, that's sometimes even worse because you're constantly chasing a moment that you had thinking that was a career. So you're just constantly chasing a moment where you went viral and had a song go dumb. But it's not really a career at all. So,
man, that's deep. I think another part of that I want to get into is, I guess, you have the conflict with as an artist, you have the conflict with the labels and understanding you got to do more. If you want a bigger slice of the pot, you got to do more. And I think also like you're what's the word? Susceptible.
Yeah,
you're susceptible to more criticism and not accepting the criticism. Because I think a lot of artists, even myself, I used to think like, man, once I've thought about it and I fleshed out all of my ideas and everything that I thought through the process, man, this song or this video or this thing that I do or created is super duper fire. And then you get on social media and it's some random Joe Blow 7294. That's like, man, this is trash. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with that kind of conflict. What's your perspective? Because I think even for me, last episode saying, you know what I'm saying, about my beliefs as far as what the earth is, you get the ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some people like, man, you crazy for thinking that. Like what? Like, and then some other people like, man, where you get that from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel the same way. What's been your perspective on conflict and ways to deal with fans or consumers of your creative work not always accepting your offering?
Early on, I was very sensitive to people's critiques. And I realized that was mostly insecurity. Is because most of my decisions were made emotional and reactionary. So
you talking about the work, the creative work?
Music, yeah. There was no real thought in a lot of my music. It was just how I felt.
Right.
So then when somebody tell me that my feelings are wrong, my ego instantly puffs up to be like, how you gonna tell me I'm wrong for feeling this way? In this season of my life, I realized that everybody is walking a completely different experience on earth. So what is 1,000% true to me, you may not see that, and a lot of that is going to be based literally off of your life experiences. It doesn't. Now I'm not a believer in relative truth. Truth is truth, right? But my experience with the truth is always going to be, everybody's experience with the truth is different. A Southerner's experience with what being black is going to be totally different than somebody from the West Coast, which will be totally different from somebody from the East Coast, which is totally different from somebody in Nigeria.
Right. Yep.
Which is totally different from somebody in London. There may be overlap and similarities.
But it's different.
But our experiences with the truth is different. So now I realize when somebody is critiquing me, they can only critique what they know. So I don't have an expectation that you're an expert in what I've been through or what I understand. So then if that's the case, then I'm not going to argue with you much over that. But in the past, I was super sensitive. I mean, I block. At first, I argue with you, and then I went through a season where I just blocked everybody. Now I'm just really indifferent. It's just like it is what it is, because I've done a lot of work in this past couple years to really try to put who I am in better perspective, as opposed to trying to look at myself in such a high light, but just to look at myself as another part of the human race. Yeah. And all I want to do is contribute and make the world a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, and I've come to realize, like, man, with it, I'm a little weirdo. Like, I was the same way. Like, I used to let it bother me and just get in my feelings about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've definitely been, you know what I'm saying, I've been told a few times, like, you going to hell or whatever. And I used to really let it bother me and simmer on it. But man, I'm weird. Like, I'm a people watcher. You know what I'm saying? I'm an observer.
Oh, you one of the people that go to the park and just watch people do stuff?
I can.
Yeah.
I can. Or I go to the movies by myself and just look at other couples like, okay, I see what you did there, my boy. Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just weird. So it's like on social media, now that I've, like you said, done some of the work or a lot of the work to be secure in myself, understand who I am, like it be times like, man, I'll go back and forth with somebody random, and it don't be meaning nothing to me, like,
right.
And I know that's not a real thing. So if y'all see me on Instagram going back and forth, man, just know, because I remember I went back and forth with this kid. I didn't even realize it was a kid until I went to his, like, he kept going back. He was like, I said something to him. He said something about me. I said something to him. He was like, yo old ass pressed. He's like, yo old ass pressed. You ain't supposed to be pressed, huh? I'm like, and I kind of, he's like, yo old ass pressed.
Hey, kids be the worst, bro.
And I'm like, bro, you're 12. Like, I'm not, I can't prove to him that I'm not pressed. So I just kept calling him ugly.
Nah, bro. That's hilarious. It reminds me of this time, this weekend. It was this Sunday. We didn't have no AAU game, so Nolan and Zane was like, man, let's go to the court and just shoot around or whatever. So we went up to this court. And there was this kid that was on Zane's football team this year.
Yeah.
So they 12-year-olds. Only time I ever seen him, he had his helmet on. He was with his dad.
Yeah.
Super respectful, super chill. Bro, this little nigga, we hooping. Bro, this little nigga was like, hey, man, bring your old ass out here. Going crazy.
No.
Going crazy. Hey, and then what was crazy was the little nigga actually could hoop.
He could hoop.
So that nigga said, foul. He threw a floater over me, and then he looked at me, nigga, get it out the net. I was like,
I'm about to take off my
what? You about to
who your daddy at?
Exactly.
Get that out the net.
Like, get that out the net.
Out the net, boy.
Bro, he was like, oh, your buds, you're trash.
That's
he like,
crazy.
bro, I was like, yo
you gotta
this little
chill.
kid that totally did this.
You
This is a nigga.
Right.
This is not a kid.
I'm gonna tell you. Next time I see you, when I see you with your daddy, I'm gonna tell your daddy.
It was hilarious though.
Nah, it was funny. It'd be funny.
Because for me, I'm like, I'll be honest, his bravado,
yeah,
the fact that he had put so much work into his game, because he was actually a really, really good 12-year-old. Like, I'll be honest, if we was playing, like when we go play, he could play on our team.
He could play.
I would let him run with us because he's mechanics was great.
Okay,
and he had good
instinct,
but he was also a 12-year-old because every time
12.
he missed a shot, he just fold.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, so that's where
there the kid go.
Yep. When you miss a shot, he just stomping and like, I'm like, no, stay in the game. You good. You know what I mean? We was just playing 36, but I still you're missing emotional maturity.
Yep.
To know, like, man, missing shots is just part of the game, you know. But anyway, I just thought that was funny that, man, the internet is crazy because there's no parents.
Yeah.
A little kid is out here talking to a grown man on the internet. Talking about, you pressed OG, doing it from his phone. Like, and his mama is cooking him ravioli and beefaronis
on soul. He got pizza rolls in the oven. You know what I'm saying? With a headset his dad bought.
He's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and he comes to the table and he's so mannerable.
Yeah, man. Hey dad. Hey dad. Up on that.
Hi guys.
Man, it's crazy. But man, my little I got little sisters, bro. Like trust me, I be pissed. And they adults.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're adults. It's just a different world. But I feel like it was like that back in y'all day.
Always. It's always been
when I watch the old 40s and 50s movies, like kids are just running off like, y'all weren't running off on social media, but y'all was definitely y'all baby boomers as kids, man. Y'all was some little freakazoids.
Oh yeah.
All y'all was doing was getting drunk, smoking cigarettes, and trying to have sex under bleachers somewhere.
Nah, it wasn't just cigarettes. They was doing white. They was
on the hash?
Bro, they was doing heroin.
In the 50s?
The 50s?
In the 60s? In the 70s?
They was doing drugs.
I know they was doing drugs.
They was doing drugs.
I was more so talking about the 12, 13, and 14-year-olds.
Oh, 12, 13-year-olds?
Like I'm talking about like Grease. In the movie Grease, he was 17. Yeah, but they was all smoking cigarettes.
I think you talking about like the 70s and 80s. I'm like the 70s and 80s is crazy.
Right. No, I know, yeah. In the 70s and 80s, it was right on the cusp of crack up into the 80s. You crack cocaine.
Yeah,
cracked out on Jesus.
Hey. Now back then it probably was alcohol because we had prohibition on the alcohol. So that probably what was running the country. But nah, man, I think it's mothers that are confused when the kids are two different people. Like Nolan, my oldest son, when my wife found out that he didn't act exactly the way he acts at home, at school,
she devastated.
She was like, she clutched her pearls. I was like, babe, you gotta think. That's what we did. Yeah. I was like, babe, when you was 14, 15 years old, you wasn't the same person at home
as you was at school.
No way you was like that. So it's like, it just is, that's just how it goes,
it's just gonna go like that, yeah.
But they're coming into their own. Mm-hmm. They'll learn. So like in our house, I try to just keep it real. I talk to my kids like this.
Like how we
talk. Mm-hmm. And because I feel as though,
that's how my dad talks to me.
I know that's how you talk at school.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna talk to you on your level. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna try to talk to you.
I'm
gonna talk to you just on your level.
I'll meet you where you at.
Meet you where you at, and I'm gonna let you see how I actually talk to my friends, so that we can develop a friendship and actually, have real conversations. I want to be a safe place for you.
Safe place for you. Yeah.
Instead of you feeling like when I'm around dad, I gotta do.
Yeah, I gotta tighten up. Yeah, my dad did some crazy things. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna out him because we, you know what I'm saying. For those that don't know, me and my dad be talking again. For those that do know,
that's good.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my dad be talking again. But for memories I can remember as a kid, like my dad always kept it 1,000. Like he did he said, and you know what I'm saying, brought up some outlandish things, but it was a safe place. I always felt comfortable talking with him about anything. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like I needed to hide anything from him. Although I still did hide some stuff from him. That's the crazy part. Because I feel like if you find this out, that's disrespectful finding it out. I gotta tell you some way. Yeah. Like I remember when my mom found out like that I smoked when I was a teenager. Like she found out I smoked and she just talked to me about it. She was like, I don't want you doing that, but I know I can't stop you because you ain't always around me. So
you can't stop it.
I'm gonna just inform you and tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? She gave me a bunch of rules, but that was her main talking point. She was just like, I'm disappointed, but I ain't gonna be able to stop you. I know as soon as you leave, you can go. My mom would literally say that, like, you gonna tell me right now that you ain't gonna do it. But I've been a kid before. My mom was kicked out when she was 17. So my mom been on her own since she was 17.
That's why she just like, I charge it to the game.
She had me when she was 19. So it's like, exactly, that I'm gonna just charge it to the game. Like, be safe.
Right.
I'm gonna inform you. My mom took me to you ever seen a 40-year-old virgin?
Yeah. Like
when he took his stepdaughter to the sex thing, like the little class. Like my mom took me to a couple of those. It's like a 14-year-old.
That's crazy.
Like learning about STDs, learning about sex, the woman's body, the man's body. What do you call it? Like,
that's good though.
She was taking me early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild. But
no, that's what I'm saying. It's like my mom really, my grandmother is saying, my mom really wasn't in the church. Like my mom got into church later in life, like probably like in her 40s.
And what she was doing was trying to prepare you as best she can with what she knew.
What she knew, her experience in life.
Her experience in life was I got kicked out at 17, had a baby at 19, and in my environment, these things are very important for you to know, because she didn't have the perspective that maybe you just could be celibate all the way. Yeah, She like, nah.
I ain't never had that.
I already know you finna be, you probably already doing it. So let me make sure that I prepare you in this season. And it's just, like I said, people only know how to help in the ways they know how to help.
Yep, they only know what they can only teach you from what they know.
That's it.
Yep.
So look, I think we should get to the congregation though.
Yes, man. New segment alert. We debuting a new segment today. I got an idea. We can cut this out, but I got an idea on the delay on this part. The DJ Clue echo. DJ Clue. New segment alert.
New segment.
The congregation. A letter. It's a testimony.
Crazy work. All right, let's see what we got on YouTube.
Well, I'm gonna go to Instagram.
All right.
Go to Instagram.
Let me go to YouTube. Look at the comments. For those of you that don't know, we do read the comments.
We read the comments. We
try to respond as much as possible.
We respond to comments.
Depending on how dumb it is. Michael Brooks said that boy Parris got to call NASA and put in an application.
Oh, I will, brother. Oh, I will. Because I want them to show me. Take me up there. I was about to say a terrible joke. I was about to say it terrible. I ain't even gonna bring it up. I'll let y'all wonder.
Bars and Beats, my man said, speaking of destruction, LOL, I think her friend tried to help, but not in a way of fighting back. That's the theory.
Okay.
When Ice Spice got slapped, what did her friend do? Was she file a police report?
I don't know what she did. I didn't see anything about that.
I ain't see her trying to help.
I didn't see anything about that.
I saw her ducking a fade is what I saw.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, and this is how intentional we are. I remember when we was doing the edit. You put sex.
Yeah.
Somebody brought that up. My name is Jonas said the caption said sex.
I be trying not to get banned by the
on me.
By the algorithm.
Yes.
So I gotta be clever. We gotta be a little clever.
Man, DJ Good Vibes said becoming one of my favorite podcasts. Amen. That's what we here for, man.
Yeah.
The lives and the insight, man. The lives and the insight, man.
Bars and Beats said a great thing. He said, this was on the video Pooh Shiesty did. What Taguchi said, sadly, I feel like a lot of dudes in my generation don't know how to cold approach women anymore. Would y'all be able to speak on the rights and wrong things, the dubs and even L's y'all took before finding your wives? Feel like it could be mad helpful.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, all right, I'll tell you how with my wife.
Yeah.
So check this out. We was in college, and this was right when I guess in my opinion, this is the first time I dedicated my life to the Lord.
Okay.
The first thing I started doing was making music. So this girl asked me to rap at her church. I don't know why. But she asked me. I guess the spirit had drew me. So, man, I go and perform at the church, and I see my wife while I'm on stage. She was looking good to me. So I'm rapping. My wife will tell you she did not like my music. My wife don't like rap.
Oh, okay.
So she didn't like my music.
Man, that's interesting.
She didn't like my music at all. She thought it was okay. She liked a couple songs, but she was not messing with my music. So that day,
wow.
So I get off stage and I go to try to holler. I go to try to talk to her, but I was like, I'm not talking to women. I'm only on God. But I was like, I gotta go talk to her.
Yeah.
But I went to talk with her and I was asking her about stuff. She's like, I got a boyfriend. But we on a break right now. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
But I walk out, I was like, well, I blew that. I never see her again.
Yeah.
So
Wait, time out. She invited you to the church?
No, another girl.
Oh,
and
okay.
She was in the crowd.
She was, okay,
yeah,
all right.
She was in the crowd.
All right.
Yeah, so I was like, well, that's not gonna work.
Right.
Man, I literally saw her almost every other week in random places.
Just randomly.
And I would just get more opportunities to talk to her.
Yeah.
And the way I got her number was we was downtown. Kanye West was performing in the Grits. This is right when College Dropout came out. We was downtown Nashville on the river stages. And I saw her again. This might have been the 5th time.
Wow.
So we was having a good time. We was all talking. And I was like, dang, I had to get a number, but it's too many girls here and I didn't want to get rejected. So what I did was I said, hey, if any of y'all need help moving this summer, I got you. So I got every girl number.
And I
the
got
only
her.
girl I called
Was her.
Yeah. But I wound up moving a whole bunch of girls.
Right.
But
Hey, that's what it takes. Sometimes that's what it takes.
Well, let me tell you how dumb I am. So when I called her, she was like, hello. I was like, what up, girl? This your daddy.
Nigga.
It gets worse. She said, my daddy is dead. Bruh.
Oh my
wife's dad died when she was like 6. And we've been married for 20 years.
That's crazy. Sometimes it just works. You said it. You said it off camera today, man. Sometimes it's just luck.
Right.
Sometimes it's just luck.
So the moral of the story is talking to girls has never been
it's
never been easy.
Yeah.
Starting a new relationship with anybody has never been easy. But I think consistency and time and not trying to get shallow situations. Yeah. Like for me, it just was like, yo, I'm gonna see you and I'm gonna just keep talking to you until and the thing was, ironically, as embarrassing as that was for her, it was actually kind of funny in the sense that for her. She wasn't offended. She was just like, this dummy.
You dumb.
Like, you dummy.
Look at this.
Like, that's literally what it
is. Nah, that's crazy.
And I think,
I was gonna say because you literally pretty much said the worst thing possible.
I did all the wrong things.
And you guys have 2 children together in a beautiful home.
19
you know what
years.
I'm saying? 19 years married.
Yeah.
Like, so bars and beats, like, simple as that. Like, man, it's consistency, integrity, like, making sure she know exactly what you want, regardless of what you say. Like, but you got to put yourself out there.
You got to.
You got to put yourself out there. For me, and this probably will work for a lot of like the younger generation, because me and my wife, we found each other on Instagram.
Okay.
A lot of our,
which is crazy. That's still mind blowing to me that people have been married off of the internet.
Off the internet, like we got married off the internet. That's why I thought it interesting that your wife didn't like your music, because my wife's father introduced her to my music. Crazy, because her dad's into music. He used to manage Mish. Her dad used to manage Mish. Yeah, like she loved my music. I always thought my wife was fine. It was long distance, and I was used. Like I said in the last. I talked to one girl, shorty from Florida. That was like one of my only long distance relationships. But because I'm an in person type of dude. Yeah, man. It took a lot of money. I didn't say the wrong or right things. I was just when I laid the Riz down, I just consistently laid the Riz down. Right. Once I asked her for her number, I called her. You know what I'm saying? In a respectful way. I text her. I wasn't afraid to double text. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be afraid to, like what the women call and now, like apply pressure. Like, man, I just let her know that I wanted to be with her. Now, I did mess up in our relationship. That's another story for another time. But even after that, I was consistent. We did a lot of staying back and forth. I would go to Cali and stay. She would come to Tulsa and stay. She was a traveling cosmetologist, so she could do that. I'm an artist, so I could do that. But like he said, it's just about consistency. I don't think it's no golden ticket. The more honest you are, I will say this, because even in my days, my BC days, the more honest, that might be bad. That might be too much game.
No, it's real though.
Because it depends. It's about the weapon. Whatever you do with it, you're going to do with it.
You can build with a hammer, or you can tear something up.
Exactly. Bruh, be honest. If you don't got money, now, I'm going to be real. If you don't got money as a dude and you trying to talk to a girl, you need to tell her you don't got money. Let her make not a ball in her court, whether she want to deal with a dude that don't got no money that's building something or she don't. But don't lie to her. Don't lead her to believe that you got something you don't. In my BC days, I'm gonna keep it a band. In my BC days, a lot of things happen for me pleasurable to the flesh just because I was honest. And I was sleeping on my best friend's couch. You know what I'm saying? It's like the more honest you are with women, you'll get further than trying to portray something. Even like if you're not a date dude, yeah, like step out of your comfort zone and take her on dates, but let her know, like, man, this ain't, I'm talking about the most outlandish. Like, just be 100% honest. Obviously, there's things you're gonna have to grow at and be better, but be real. Yeah.
And I add another thing to it. I was like, it's better to be honest, not just with her, but with yourself.
With yourself, yeah.
I think being honest with yourself on what type of relationship you want will allow you to know what kind of woman you want.
Yeah.
I don't believe in playing games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe.
I used to believe in it.
I know. But all I've seen is that wind up stressing you out.
Yep. It's just stress.
You stress that person out. And what you're doing is trying to force a relationship with something that's not compatible.
Yeah.
And for me and my wife, I never played no games with her. I always been straight up.
Straight up.
You know, and she knows to a fault, I'm straight up.
Yeah.
So we've never really had that. And the woman I got was the woman I wanted. Yeah. Like, I didn't try to make a woman that wasn't interested in me be interested in me.
Yes, yes.
I wasn't like, it's like, you know, like if you call a girl twice in a row and, you know, she talking to, and she on internet talking about these dudes pressing me and blah, 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 blah.
She showed you.
She doesn't like you.
Yeah.
So move on. That's fine.
Move on.
Like, that's fine. Okay, this is not the relationship for me to build. I can't build nothing here. Yeah. But if you call her twice in a row and she be like, oh, my bad, I missed your call.
Yeah.
She
give her the benefit of the doubt, because girls will play that with game too. Trust me. Trust.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm saying, give her the big picture. Big picture. Yep. You know, like, I believe a girl that likes you is not going to try to make you work and do dumb stuff for no reason. A girl that like you want to be in your presence as much as you want to be in her presence. So if a girl that you talking to don't really, only time she want to be in your presence is when you ignore her, then that's not the girl. That's a gem right there. She's not the one. Yeah. She's not the one. Yeah. She just wants to be able to manipulate you and have access to you. And the same thing with women. Yeah. Because that's what I was about to. Yeah. If a guy, if a dude that like a woman, he gonna be there. Yeah. Like, you ain't gotta have no baby to keep him there. Yeah. You ain't gotta try to play no games. You ain't gotta be peeking out the bushes to see where this nigga's at. Yeah. I know,
Yeah, and I would say, because I did in my relationship, because my wife be watching, so I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I did play a few. That's what I said. I used to believe in it. I did play a few games because it was long distance, and I knew I wanted my wife, but and I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying where I was at. Because it was long distance, I wasn't being real with myself, and I led us to have a bunch of stressful situations because I should have, early on into me and my wife's relationship, I should have just told her, man, do you. I'm doing me. I want you. Because I would let her know I wanted her, but because it was long distance, I would play games. So, man, man, sometimes this stuff is just luck. I got lucky that my wife loved me and that she saw that I was serious about it. And obviously, I changed my ways and I actually put my money where my mouth was.
I mean, it's not a pause moment, but it's definitely we
teetering the line. I'm trying to stop. But yeah, like, man, no games. Like, that's I would say that's where I went wrong in our relationship. And like I said, I got lucky and my wife said yes to marrying me, and you know what I'm saying, demanded me to be a better friend, believer, husband, boyfriend at the time, fiance, whatever. She demanded those things out of me, and I wanted to give her that and give it to myself. But that's some of you niggas ain't gonna be that lucky.
Well, I'll say this: if you're trying to be married and trying to have a real relationship, you can't play games.
You can't.
But if you just out here playing around, then just play games. But just know,
and I wasn't trying to play games. I was just digging myself out of a hole. Like,
and also, you needed to mature.
Habits. And mature.
And that's the thing.
I was breaking bad habits.
If Z, we need to get Z on this couch, man.
No cap. Z on the way, man. Z
I should have said that way. We need to get her.
What? Oh.
We probably need to start that
way, brother.
Hey, wait a minute.
All right, babe, sit
we
here.
Probably we probably need that so we get that good female perspective.
No,
but if
sure,
I had to
sure.
guess, bro, that would be so great to see, like, what made her. Because you admitted to
like
playing
here.
games.
Yeah.
What made her want to keep pursuing a relationship? Because if I had to guess, it's probably because she saw the improvements. Where you would be like, okay, I need to stop playing in this area.
Yeah.
And you changed and repented from that.
Yep.
I know with me,
and
that's
for her,
beneficial.
And her understanding that something may look the same, but I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Like that was another thing too. Like and that's in relationships in general. Like my relationship with my cousin MC. Like my cousin MC, we butt heads, we argue. We had to realize, like, man, we're in the same predicament of arguing over sports, but my perspective is different. I don't have an internalization of things you did to me as a kid while I'm yelling at you. And same for you. But I'm still passionate about the sports we talking about. So yes, in relationships, when people are improving and things are getting better, yes, you see the improvements, but then it's also up to them to say, man, this looks the same, but I see him reacting different.
Right.
I see his response is different. I see that he came to me and told me what it was initially, and before he didn't do that. So yeah, I think it was a lot of those things on both ends of the spectrum. But man, just go for the gusto, bro. But if she don't like you, move.
Yeah, don't waste no time trying to convince nobody.
The older you get, man, we ain't got time. It's 4 girls to every man.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's another one out there.
Man, for real. And you're not going to find a perfect, because I'm not perfect to my wife, and my wife is not perfect to me, you know, but at the end of the day, we enjoy one another's company.
We enjoy one another,
and we're friends.
We committed, and we got friends. 2 feet in. Man, and we're friends. That's the biggest part for me and my wife. Like, that's my friend.
Yeah.
She can get on my nerve, and then at the same time be like, I'm going to the store. You want something? Or she'll make me laugh when I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my genuine friend.
Yeah.
And some of y'all need to be friends.
Yeah.
Y'all be in love, and then that's why people I fell out of love. It's like, no, love is a choice. It ain't a feeling.
Stop making all your decisions with your ding-a-ling.
Yeah.
Looking for big booties and big boobies. Like, you know what I mean?
Doing that, gang.
Start making decisions based on, man, is this somebody I just enjoy generally being around?
In a song that's unreleased, I had said this, and it's not even out, but I said, like, who can see you when you're naked?
Right.
Like, as when you're thinking about spouses, or you know what I'm saying, like metaphorically, like, who can you strip back and be your entire self and not be judged? And they can do the same to you. You can see, like I told y'all a few episodes ago, my wife, her preference is a dude with 6-pack. I walk around the crib, no shirt. Sturly. And she love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, and the fact that she love it make me want to get my physique on, you know what I'm saying? So I be in there with the sauna shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cutting that fat. I'm on a high protein, low carb diet.
Hey, it's
you know what I'm saying? Hella water.
It's that time.
But for real though, like, it's my friend, and she love my flaws. I love her flaws, and you learn to accept them when you look at yourself in the mirror. You said it
my
before.
wife different. I'm out here trying to work on 6-packs and stuff, and she's like, "Hey, I just made you this cake,
girl." I'm about to.
I'm realizing the 6-pack for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Man, eat this German chocolate. For real, man. For real.
Yeah, but it's friendship, man. Like, it's friend. That's like, me and my wife don't always agree on everything. We argue.
Yeah.
But man, that's my partner. Like,
it's my baby.
That's my partner.
Yeah.
I think that's it, bruh.
Man, you can't say that in church. Live from the Bat Cave. I'm Parris Chariz.
I'm Derek Martin.
We out.